Hello, water sign, Cancer the crab. Happy July 2020 birthday season. Okay, so a couple announcements or a couple things I like to say at the beginning. This is for Cancer. If you feel you vibe more closer to Gemini or Leo, as that flanks Gemini, then definitely please look into the 13th zodiac calendar flowing with the cycles of the moon, ancient calendar, Vedic. So you would watch the video for Cancer, but also if you're born on the cusp, closer to Gemini or Leo, then you might want to watch that video as well. I've always said this for the years that I've had this channel, so you can check it out. And let's get it started. Okay, and also check out the 13th zodiac sign video that I'll be doing today as well. I'll upload that today. All right, so Cancer, your main focus for July 2020 is you might feel like you want to change your plans, or you might want to move or get away, or just kind of like out of frustration do something like just separate yourself from people, or just change up your plans really quickly. Just take a moment to breathe if this happens to resonate with you, and really make your decision on a stronger foundation rather than feeling frustrated or rightfully upset, rightfully hurt, or just frustrated. So make sure you have a foundation, a first plan, a second plan, a third plan, and think about your talents and how wonderful you are, and let that shine. And know that you are on a journey like everyone else, and you can get through whatever it is that you're going through. Some of you might be planning a trip in the future. Definitely, and I'll come to the playing cards, having clubs. Definitely the next spring will be even more enjoyable for you. Maybe something positive in your mind is to plan towards the springtime, right? All right, and I'll get to this card soon. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are planning ahead or saving up for a trip or journey that you have. Make sure that you're very cautious of your money, because you have 3 pentacles here, and this one is about feeling like an outcast. So some of you might be thinking of making sure that your living situation is more secure or more pleasant, but also you might not be into the same kind of groups of people or social gatherings as before, by choice or by seeing how you're treated when something shifts in your life, whatever that is. Okay, I could be sitting here forever talking about it, but you'll know what you're going through. So you want to make sure that you're planning for your financial future, or consulting someone older and wiser when it comes to money. And if you're older, then you're thinking about the finance for yourself and others that you care about, setting things up. Cancer, overall, you want to think about your work and planning ahead, always planning ahead. And if you're new to anything, whatever it is in your life, there's always an element of planning ahead to make sure that you have a backup. And you're going to learn that from an experience that you're going to have. You're going to have some kind of falling out experience, but you're going to learn from that. And however smart you think you are, again, empty your mind. Be ready to fill your mind with more information, and be ready to go on a new journey of a sort. Okay, it doesn't mean you have to pack up and move, but it's like a turning of a chapter. Okay, like starting anew. And your word is powerful, and tap into strengthening the masculine side of you, maybe. Okay, or maybe someone else that is a masculine type of figure. It doesn't have to be male or female, but has that strong personality, energy in that way, that will be some kind of guide for you, or that's the person within you. Okay, so the playing cards, you have the clubs, and the clubs is all about the southern direction and male energy. It represents spirit. Okay, the Rome that it represents is spirit, and it represents the fire element. So you're being flanked by a Leo. Maybe there's a special Leo in your life that's a fire sign, Leo. So make sure that they complement you, that they care about your best interests, and not just kind of fanning your flames, if you will. they're there to support you for what's the best for you. The clubs represent all the fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So is there someone in your life like that that's good for you, that's kind of good, kind of bad? You have to weigh it out and set your boundaries. Yellow is the color, springtime is the color. So is there something you're planning in the spring, or is the springtime next year your goal to do something different with your life? The clubs represent passion. What passions do you have? What actions do you need to take? How creative are you for the next step in your life, for what you need to do? Okay. And it represents the wands in tarot: rods, staffs, the wands in tarot, the fire suit of the tarot card. So build up your fire within you. Fire can be cleansing. Fire can be warmth and comfort and healing, in a sense. Okay, so it depends on how you use it and for what. So using it for the best for yourself. I'm using a lot of candles on the table for this reading, which I love. I actually took the time to set it up in that way. But tap into that. Even though you're a water sign, you might have a strong fire placement in your birth chart. Look into that and use that in the best balance for yourself for whatever challenges you're having in July. And then looking, if you're planning ahead, maybe you're not aware of something coming up next spring, or maybe you're dealing and doing the best you can, and you know that spring will be a new chapter for you. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Real quick, I'm saying it fast. I have an Etsy channel. One thing is on there right now, and I'll add more by demand. And this is Florida rose water. So I've been making this stuff for years. When I say years, before, YouTube, like years. But I start bringing it back on my Etsy. So look for Lily Sky Tarot there, and send me messages with questions, requests, all of that. All right. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.